Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Krananti Ye Bhurida Jana Bhuvi Krananti Ye Bhurida Jana. We were seeing the process of meditation, the turning inward and diving within. How we withdraw our external consciousness, external awarenesses, mind and senses, how do we turn inward and go stage by stage, step by step inward, transcending the bodily existence, the Annamaya Kosha, the energy level in the body, Pranamaya Kosha, along with the Karmendriyas. And we enter into Manomaya Kosha, where we have left everything and the identity that we have. I am in the mind, my own mind. Now I am in the space, Mahakasha. Then I will be unaware of the body, unaware of the world. I am intelligence with sense organs. I am intelligence with sense organs. Both are products of sattva. In sattva, it can retain consciousness. We saw how water is retained in sponge, in wood, and in plastic. A plastic dipped in water doesn't retain at all. Wood retains a little more, and when you dip a sponge or cotton, it retains the maximum. So capacity of the object to retain water differs. Similarly, our body cannot retain much consciousness. Mind can retain a little more. Intellect and senses, mind belongs to in sattva only, but it is chanchala. It is rajas influenced always. It falls in the, though it is born of sattva, it has affinity for rajas. Any activity, movement, it will be shaking. So it retains very little, and we have to transcend it. It merges in. It doesn't. We don't leave it. As we enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, the mind merges in the intellect. When we enter into Manomaya Kosha, one thought is coming and going. I am intellect with sense organs. This is in meditation, when I enter within, after crossing Annamaya, Pranamaya. I am in the realm of my own mind. In the realm of mind, I see thoughts are moving about like clouds. One is appearing and going. I am mind. I am in mind. I am in intellect with senses now. I can retain consciousness. I am aware of the scriptures. I am aware of having read Sri Ramakrishna's life. I have seen his photo every day, hundreds of times, morning till evening. It is in my awareness. I want to see the face and the body and the form of my Ishtadevata. So I am firm, and in my intellect, the picture of Sri Ramakrishna is there in me. Now, as I try to enter, I cannot enter if the mind still remains and I am not seeing darkness in front. When I try to enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, I can enter when I am totally pervaded by the Chaitanya. Except no other thoughts. In mind there are thoughts coming and going slowly, though it is slow, not like now, one after the other thoughts are coming. There it is not. Slowly one thought comes and disappears. You are just like you are in the somewhere and the clouds are moving, like that the thoughts are moving. Now, these thoughts, awareness of thoughts, existence of thoughts, doesn't, if I am not fully aware of God and God alone, if my intellect is free from all other contents other than Chaitanya, the form of my Ishtadevata, the reality, the Atman or the Brahman, whatever the Chaitanya, again and again reading the scriptures, seeing the pictures, doing the worship, japa, all this help me to retain that picture, retain that form, retain the whole thing in the form of Chaitanya. This alone can. The senses and mind, when it is charged with Chaitanya and no other thoughts are there, because thoughts means again mind. Planning of the world thought is there. I cannot enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha. Vijnanamaya Kosha is space of Chaitanya, consciousness. Though it is dim, dull, still it is consciousness. It is space of mind. I have gone from the Mahakasha space of matter to the space of mind in meditation. Now I have to enter into the space of consciousness, Chidakasha. Now when I face inward and I am seeing darkness, even a single thought of the world, a single attachment, a single planning, anything remains in the intellect, it cannot enter. When it falls off, he sees light. No other thoughts is there. And mind, immediately, I am in the realm of mind, space of mind. The mind shrinks down and enters into intellect. And immediately, no time, I enter into the space of consciousness. I enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha. The moment I enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, I see a new light. It is light of Chaitanya. It is space of Chaitanya. I see intense joy. The joy which can never be, bliss that can never be experienced through any means in this world. It is beyond this world, beyond all experience. Whatever can give you happiness, whatever you can give you pleasure, whatever can give you joy, your whole life you condense, it cannot be compared to a drop of the ananda of the entering into Vijnanamaya Kosha. You see a new dimension altogether. You are in a new realm, unrelated to the world, unimaginable by humans, unimaginable. Any amount of scientific developments, you cannot imagine what it is. There you enter. First time in your whole existence, since you came into the creation, you have passed through many, many lives. Many times you have taken the human birth also, and you have been circulating. But you have never seen yourself independent of body. Only whenever you are independent of body, you are asleep. You don't know you are entering into. So, first time you experience yourself consciously, as if more awake than the waking state, you know yourself to be independent of body. Body is not there. You are new. You are the Jivatman. From Deha Bhava, you have come to the Jiva Bhava. And here, your total independence. Totally you are independent of the body, and never more you get identified with the body. Even when you go back, when we enter into sleep, in dream, we totally get disconnected with the body. And when you come back, again totally identify with the body. I call myself as body. But when we enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha and come back, we never more identify with the physical body. We will be sitting in the body like sitting in a car, independent of the bodily existence. Till now, I was body. Now, I don't know who am I, but I am not body. From Deha Bhava, I have come to the Jiva Bhava. And what freedom that soul might be having now. You cannot imagine the freedom that you get. Freedom from body, freedom from all problems and ailments forever. It is there as mine, body is there as mine, intensely mine. Anything happens, you will weep. If you fall and break your leg, you will weep. Not as become, it has happened to me. It has happened to my body. It is like my child has fallen. My car is accident. So mine, the mineness gives the pain. So here also mineness is giving pain, not I. When we enter still deeper and get the Atma Jnana, then even that mineness will go away. So here in this process of entering inside, step by step, we pass through this and we land in a new dimension with new awareness, with new identity, unseen, unexperienced till now, since we came into the creation. We are the same. First time I'm experiencing my Jivatmanhood independent of body. Here, I want to see my Ishtadevata, but only I see a kind of light. The light itself is bliss, Ananda. I am in a, what am I? I don't know. How am I? I don't know. Where am I? I don't know. I have only in the intellect, where is, one question mark, where is my Ishtadevata? Where is my God? Where is God? I am experiencing so much bliss, but that one question remains, where is God? I search. Slowly, like waking up from sleep, I come down to the normal consciousness. But I don't get identified even once again, unless I indulge myself, unless I forcibly fall into the world. Nothing can make me again, because once a moth sees a light, it can never enter into darkness. So even if you see, you are hungry and you are going in the street, you see a biscuit or a plantain, open plantain or something fallen on the road. Though you are hungry, you will never pick and eat it. Children may eat it, but we never eat it. Because it is tuchya. Like that, you can never identify, never anymore. You don't feel. And it is, you have grown to such a spiritual evolution that you can't identify. Now, you can't. Because in childhood, as a small limping boy, used to keep some toys. You would not share with anybody. Anybody touching it, even family people, mother also, you scream, no, it is mine. How that minus comes, we don't know in that such a small childhood, but it doesn't want. Any child or anybody coming, he immediately hides it, that he will not see. Such attachment for the toys. When we grow up, nobody is there in the home. I am 30 years old. Some 2 or 3 toys are fallen there. I will not take and play with that toy anymore. I can't. Even it will not give me any joy. It doesn't give me any refreshment. It doesn't please me, give me any pleasure. It is there, it is there. Maximum with while walking, I'll push it with my leg and go away. The body will become like that. I can never more identify with it. And how I went and how I came, I will never know. Somehow I am accustomed, I have tried hundreds of times going beyond mind. I know how to enter into the space of mind. Annamaya, Pranamaya, we can easily cross. Entering into Vijnanamaya, the thought, I have experienced that I want to go. That I is identifying after coming back the I. That thought itself, I have experienced it. That doesn't allow. Every bit of awareness, all aware, because I want to experience as now, though I am separate from body, I don't think of myself from be independent of body. You see, I have a child, my own child. I am its mother. And I can never think of leaving that child anywhere and staying for a few days. I am not that child. Child is something. Somebody is there to fully take care of it also. But I don't leave that child anywhere. That I want to carry that child everywhere. Like that, body I know clearly that child is not me. I am mother, it's child. But the something holds it as mine. Nobody, it doesn't belong to anybody else. It is mine alone. Like that it will be body. Body doesn't belong to anybody else. Nobody can touch it, it's mine. That much of mineness will remain. And when I think of experiencing God, this bodily mineness will be there. That has to be released. Many months it takes to find out where am I making the error, that I am not able to enter the Vijnanamaya Kosha again. Once I dived within, somehow I got some pebbles or the gems instead of pebbles. I dived. And second time I don't know how to dive. I don't know where to go. It is like that. Sri Ramakrishna says, what will you get by floating on the surface? You have to dive with him to find the gems. This is diving within. So when we enter deep within, when we cross the Manomaya Kosha, it takes again, I am again in the same darkness. Because a single thought, other than Chaitanya, except Sri Ramakrishna, except his form, except his Leela, nothing must be there in my mind, or my own self, Atmanhood, or the Brahman, except that nothing must be there. The various aspects of God can be there. Paramatma, Deva, this, that, anything, any form can be there. It must be pure divine, which is Chaitanya, Chinmaya. So that can enter. Any thought of the world, even the remote, if it is there, of the mind or intellect which is planning to enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha, to enter into Samadhi. Entering Vijnanamaya Kosha is the first spiritual experience, spiritual awakening, as well as entering into Savikalpa Samadhi. This is once entering and seeing the light and coming out, nature brings us back, just like it brings us back from the sleep, it brings us down from the Samadhi also. So when we come down, again we are not able to go months together. Why am I not? Where did I go? I came here. Why am I not going to be able to enter, dive more, deeper? I am seeing darkness. Some thoughts used to come. When the thoughts suppress, nothing is there. So that somewhere something will be there. Then, by total surrender, a kind of longing appears. Uh, it leaves away everything, gets exhausted as if leaves, and it finds itself immediately in the. Then you'll get a knack how to enter into Vijnana, how to enter into Samadhi. Then the frequency reduces. Suppose first time you went, second time it may take 3 months for first entry. Then next trial you may enter within 2 months. It may take 1 month. Like that, you will be at least once in 1 or 2 months you'll be able to enter if you practice regularly with longing. And after a few visits, you'll be accustomed with the where you have come. What is this world you have come? Just like we enter into dream. Dream is reflection of mind. Mind has taken the form of the world. Mind has, whatever you see, whether it is elephant or man or earth or sky, all is mind, except mind. Nothing is there in dream world. I am speaking of dream world. In dream world, everything is mind. One mind has become the whole universe when we enter into dream. That is, it is mind and no actual reality. It is pratibhasika satya. We are moving from the natural, this waking state. Vyavaharika satya, when we enter into, from Vyavaharika satya, we are entering into pratibhasika satya in dream. In there, we are entering into real, more reality. That is Parama Satya like. Pratibhasika Satya, Vyavarika Satya, Paramarthika Satya. Paramartha, Paramarthika. It is more real. When you come here, you enter into sleep, it is less real. And ultimately, though you enter into the same expansion after the second stage of deep sleep, you expand into the cosmic consciousness. Still, your consciousness is getting concentrated and withdrawn. Here it's expanding. You are entering into more consciousness, not less consciousness. Waking itself makes you so much conscious. And in Samadhi, it will be more real, more consciousness, more ananda, more freedom. Here, more darkness. Then suddenly darkness disappears and you expand in the second stage of sleep, deep sleep. So there you see the many times you get accustomed. Then you start see, you are able to perceive, understand, comprehend. You are filled with Chaitanya. We saw because of the sattva, because of the tamas, this body cannot retain consciousness. Very little. If some mosquito sits, I can understand. If bacteria move about, I cannot understand. I can understand not subliminal perceptions we don't have with the bodily existence. Mind can understand little more. Like that, there in the Chaitanic world, you are fully conscious. Now you see the light of consciousness, which is like daytime you are seeing the sunlight inside the house. You are sitting in the house, there is brightness. What is this brightness? You have not put on any lights. What is this brightness? This brightness is the brightness of sunshine. Where is the sun? Sun is there above. He is not seen. Where is the sunshine? Sunshine is there outside. What is this? It is reflection of the sunlight reflected on the earth and coming inside. This is reflection of the sunlight. Not sunlight reflection. You see the sunlight. Like that, you see higher consciousness, higher brightness. and you move there. You move there. Just like you move from the Manomaya to Vijnanamaya, this is diving. This is going to the deeper layers. This is sinking within. It is, what will you get on the surface? You sink within. You go to the bottom. You are going to the bottom. From this dull light of consciousness, which is given, as you move towards it, your intensity of joy and freedom goes on increasing. When you enter that sunlight, you see the sunlight, like that Chaitanic light, intense light, that is the actual Chidakasha. This is the entrance into the Chidakasha. You are entering into the actual Chidakasha. Now, there in the Chidakasha, as soon as you enter, it's a different dimension altogether. Your will, your desire to see your Ishtadevata, your desire to meet the Ishtadevata, to have his vision, becomes clear. In your intellect, only one thought: where are you? Where is he? Searching, just like a grown-up boy. Small boy will start weeping. Simply grown-up boy, he is missing his mother. He's gone somewhere and missing. He is seeing, where is my mother? He is clear and only one thought is there in, where is my mother? So like that, he'll be where. The moment that intense, clear intensity drop manifests, it radiates like. The whole thing is filled. You are intellect with senses alone, remember. You don't have a body there. You left the body in the bodily level. You entered the depths. And there you see slowly the intense, the sunlight is as if becoming condensed. Slowly the intensity is formed. It's exactly like, now humidity is here about 80%, 82%. Humidity is there. Suppose it starts cooling down, cooling down, cooling down. Suddenly you see the here and there slowly fog formation. It's becoming fog. How beautifully the fog, water vapor was there, unseen. Now it is becoming visible. Like that, the light of consciousness, the intense light of consciousness condenses slowly. And you see the form of your Ishtadevata sitting beautifully in your presence. No other things. You can't understand anything there. No other second. You and your Ishtadevata. You are unaware of yourself. The only one is, it will be exactly like a beautiful, bright marble stone. Image of Sri Ramakrishna is kept in the pure sky without cloud. And hundreds of moons, full moons, are shining. How bright and clear. Nothing will be visible because light in the sky cannot be seen. Light falling on the object can be seen, light cannot be seen. Light can never be seen. Light which falls on the object can be seen. Light passing cannot be seen. So, moonlight is dispersing away, the image only looks like bright, beautiful. Every part can be clearly seen, and like that it will be the image of the Ishtadevata. Slowly it starts becoming lively. We'll continue. Om Niranjanam Nityamananta Rupam Bhaktanukampa धृतविग्रहं वै ईशावतारं परमेशमीड्यं तं रामकृष्णं शिरसा नमामः.